Welcome everyone with a freight train. Sorry, bad timing on my behalf, I suppose.
That's the intro music.
The intro music. I'm going to do a big garden stake today. It's normally used to hold up trees, like when they're first planted in the ground. They're really tall ones, you know. Trees that are about 2 years old or something when they're planted in the ground. Got a couple of stakes go either side of them. I found one lying on the ground. All right. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You're just going to go via
YouTube.
Yeah.
You send me both links anyway.
I won't send you any links. And I don't send the YouTube one out because I don't go to the YouTube.
Yeah, I'll just go to YouTube. Because if I'm out here, I can just use your mic.
Yes.
It's too hard on my phone.
YouTube's too laggy from
and that was
here.
another thing too.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be out here much today anyway.
It's cold, isn't it?
It's very chilly. But if this is all I had to burn, then I won't be out for long.
Yeah. All right, so I got my stake, my garden stake. I was thinking about doing like just a really big goblet, just for something different.
Bless you. Bless you.
Dusty.
No more.
Dusty.
It's not for me.
11 3/4 inches. That's not too bad. So it's nearly 12, but 11 3/4. Oh, God.
It is very dusty.
So 298 mil. I don't want to go too much bigger.
It looks like the beach.
Because I won't be able to get the I won't be able to get Jacob's chuck on. I don't know, I can't smell it. Okay. Could you do me a favour, please? Yeah, please. So I've just got I've got a bit of dust in my nose just before, and it's really irritated it. So goblet, thin stem. It should be pretty stable. It's garden stake, so it's hard wood. Sorry, I apologise. I've just got to step out and blow my nose.
One to the roof. Over there, seeing me coming. So they're kind of learning not to come here when they're swimming. And the sparrows are like to stay when they're swimming, so it's kind of breaking out.
Good clouds on the stubble. I wouldn't leave that there though, dear.
Yeah, I know. It's one of those days today.
It might. Oh, how you going, Bobby? No splits this time. Sorry, I was outside blowing my nose. It's a piece of garden stake. It's we're made of hardwood here, so but why not make a it's about 295 mil long. I'll make a long goblet. I can't go too much longer because I wouldn't be able to get the Jacob's chuck in there. That's about. There's that much room at the end for the end of my bed, where my tailstock is at the moment. Not leaving me much room.
Oh, that was a nice plant here.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm talking out loud.
Okay, I'll let you off.
Oh, we're going away.
Yeah, something like that, Steve. Yeah, how you going? Steve, I do believe you're the inventor of the grit saver. How much do they cost? I'd like to purchase one. No, just one. It's absolutely freezing out here today. Oh,
I'm going to make another hot coffee.
are you?
I'll see you.
You have to boil some water. Look, thousands of really money. All right, so there you go. That's for the people in Fahrenheit. It's slightly cold here today. My hands are numb. All right. I'm putting this crap on now. Killed it, look.
Oh. It's 9 degrees, but it feels like it's 7.
Oh, God.
Oh, I didn't notice that chocolate there either. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good upsailing there, Steve.
$10,000.
All right, so I put my mask on to start, realised my tool was blunt, went over to sharpen it, and then the wife comes in with the coffee, all right? So
Hi, Bobby. Hi, Steve.
with a bit of hot chocolate on the side. So
You're not sweet enough.
It's 7C out here at the moment. I don't know what that is.
Celsius. Degrees
Yeah,
Celsius.
so I know what that is. Bloody hell, mate. Get out of here, will you? For fuck's sake.
I'm good, but I just got kicked out the shed. Hey, Steve, darling.
What a pair of suckholes, eh? Yeah, so there's my turn and done for the day. I'll go and enjoy my coffee inside and my chocolate, thanks. See you later. My play on words there. Steak through my heart. I love steak. Tastes nice.
Okay.
All right, she's leaving now. So I'm getting a present from Robbo. He sent it. He posted it in the mail, and bloody hell, Steve. I'm gonna get on with it because I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I'm getting a grinder given to me, and a brand new abrasive wheel on it too. And that's the tracking number says that'll be here the end of this week. So most probably the end of next week because of the current circumstances. And I got a bit of support last night offered to me. So I'm taking that with open arms. So I'm getting a delivery from Queensland of Yorkshire Grit. Getting that and the microphone one. Yeah, it is good to have. It will be good to have my own grinder, and it's coming with a grinding jig too. So I'm very, very, very happy for that. Very, very grateful. The person knows I can't afford it, so very, very grateful. So if I go back and sharpen my tools 20,000 times, is because what I was using before was substandard. Now it's even less substandard. Yeah, no, it'd be interesting, Steve. That's for sure. So this is hard stuff, and I went to the shop yesterday to get my belt sander grit, and they didn't have any, so I had to buy a disc instead. How you going, Steve Combs? How you going? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I hope so, Bobby. Yes. Looking forward to it coming, trying it out. Seen plenty of good results of it on the English turners and Steve and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm using disc sander now to try and sharpen my tools until my grinder gets here. So I'm dicking my tools up even more. That's pretty much why I didn't do a turn yesterday, because I was a bit shitted off, to say the least. was going to say, it's got to get wet there.
Yep. I think I'll be in and out all day today.
Right. Oh, this is terrible. I killed it. No, not doing it. That's it. Sorry. The end. Not doing it. I've killed my tools and I'm not putting them on that disc sender anymore. And so, how's everyone been? How's your day been, Bobby and Steve? And Steve. Who let the Steves out? Woo, woo, woo. I'm not turning it. I'm gonna do Steve's trick. I'm gonna throw it over the fence. It's too hard, and my tools are just a foot until I get the grinder. I think I just not happy with it. So. Oh, you know what? I'll chuck a smaller piece on there, but. Yeah, nothing like a lazy day, Bobby. Every now and then, isn't it? Really? I got this. Oops, where's the camera, mate? There it is. I glued it back together. Oh, far out. I wasn't going to, but bugger it. See if I can nick it up a little bit and polish it. Yeah, my day's just beginning, so ask me again in 8 hours. No, I got nothing planned for today. Oh yeah, is that going to be R-rated, Steve? Refuel your creative juices. Does that mean hitting the piss all night, all day? I mean, getting absolutely drunk as possible. Is that what that means? Yeah, I'd if it's on at a appropriate time for us Aussies, I'd join in too. But I'm gonna do that up too tight. I can hear it cracking already. So are you gonna have a topic, Steve, or is it just going to be a general chin wag? Yeah. Yes, Steve. 11:43 in the morning on a Friday. On a freezing cold Friday. Everyone's talking about having these crazy hot weather. Well, I'll swap you any day. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that, eh, Steve? Totally. Yeah. I'll just have a couple of Celtic honeys, you know, it'll be right. I don't know if it calms me down or makes me a bit more boisterous, but I don't mind getting up at 6:30 in the morning. If that's what time, if it started around that time, Steve, that wouldn't bother me. But I'm not getting up at 4:30 in the morning. So I glued it. Oh shit. Okay, so you want 15, 25, 9. What's the highest number they go up to in yours? 40. Can't do my birth year because the numbers don't go that high. So sorry. She's drinking it with me, Steve. Damn, dude. I think they need to change your insomnia pills. I'm just going to sand this back a little bit. I'm not going to do too much with it. I don't want to risk. I just wanted to see the nice grain, eh? I'll put it on the other camera. Get a better look. Get a better look. Camera shit. That'll do. Hey Blair, how's it going? Just chin wag today and maybe a little bit of cleaning up. Yeah, it is, Bobby. Well, I attempted to, and then I realised that it was too cracky, so I attempted to make a goblet instead. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? Yeah, it would have been nice to be one, but maybe I'll pick dry wood next time, eh? Dopey bastard. What am I putting that there for? How's your day been, Blair? I sent him the link, but he's working, so. Never had to shovel sunshine. Can't say that. No, I didn't. Was it on Facebook, Steve? Sorry. Or did you put it in here? That sounds alright, Blair. Had to scroll back up through the chat and see that. Like 8 comments up. Alright. No, you have to say it again. Oh. Okay, so I seen that comment about honey is women there. Alright. And again, I'm sure my wife would be joining in. That didn't come up too bad. I'm not getting that out though. Sorry to distract you. That's fine. Steve's doing a good enough job of that by himself. I mean, Temple Boy. I don't mean you, Combs. Just Steve Combs. Ouch. I'm gonna do a when the grinder gets here. I'm doing a masterclass in sharpening. Robbo said when it arrives, message him, and he'll come in and show me on his how I need to do it. So I don't cop that up too. Should I be game enough and try and nip it off? No, I better not. It's nice wood. I just gave up. Did you? Oh, don't be like that. All my grit saver before you give up. Thanks. You bloody gum nut. Snuggle pot and cuddle pie. Oh. They're gum nut characters. Do something like that, Steve. Might attract the kiddies a bit more, you know. Look up cuddle pot and cuddle pie anyway. That'll give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Let's see how many more splits I can get. Another one there, another one there, another one there. What are you giving up, Steve? No? Yeah. Hi. I'm guessing it means something different. Smoky pot and gentle high. Are you speaking of something that Mother Nature's made there, Steve? We'll pass the duchy to the left-hand side, huh? Good song, though.
I've done Woodstock. What do you want now?
Pardon?
I've done Woodstock. What do you want now?
What do you want? Huh?
Woodstock. Snoopy's friend.
Oh, I didn't know what his name was. Scooby's.
You want Scooby?
Snoopy's.
You want
Snoopy's friend. He said
Snoopy's?
Scooby.
No, I said Snoopy's friend. Scooby is Sharky. So what do you want?
Apparently I'm missing comments from Steve. You go and have a look. Tell me what I'm missing. Did you honestly just miss that bloody comment again? I reckon he's giving me shit, to be honest.
Maybe.
I don't see any bloody comment.
So you don't
Taking
know?
the pissy poo out of you. I'll go back through the list again and I'll look. Are you taking the pissy poo out of me and not putting any comments up, Mr. Steve, eh? I ended up taking that piece out.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening in
I
your
couldn't
live.
sharpen the tools.
I'm listening in the live, honey.
Fucking horrible.
Well, from what I can only hear you talking.
Terrible. Alright, let's... Okay, I just gave up. That was the last comment. fuck. He sends me the picture. That's funny, dude.
You can't see it.
Up the top there.
I can't read it.
Move.
You can't read it.
Right, hang on. Look.
Maybe you're swearing.
No.
Yourself a 45-degree.
Oh yeah. No, I understand where you're coming from there, Steve. I must be fucked that up too. 4 times. Far out, man. Anyone would get frustrated with that, wouldn't they, Steve? I don't blame you. Now what are they talking about? I'm looking at Messenger. I'm not even looking at that. Couldn't be stuffed, Steve. All right, I'll do it later. I will do it later. I honestly just couldn't be bothered right now. Right, I stopped with the swearing. That's enough of that. Most probably not enough, but yeah, I don't know. Just demotivated today, I suppose could be the word. Sorry for missing it, Steve. I'm not trying to frustrate you deliberately. My laugh said otherwise, doesn't it? But I'm not, honest. Hey, the way you say hello, Blair. Hello. Have you heard of Dame Edna? If you haven't, go and have a listen to the way that she says that it says hello. The guy that plays, I can't even remember the guy's name, but anyway. Stupid upside down back to front, kangaroo humping, koala munching, outback roaming Australian possum. Wow. I haven't seen one of them before, but alright, Steve. They did have a kangaroo sanctuary like that way, about right on the other side of the train line. Bridgestone factory right there, and when Bridgestone moved, the kangaroo sanctuary went with it. I'll go and catch a kangaroo for you if you want, and I'll bring him in here. He might be kicking and screaming, but what one do you want? Or do you want a drop bear? I'll get you a drop bear. They don't bite Australians, they only bite tourists. You could say they're well trained. Still the same address, Steve, as when I sent my stickers to send these gum nuts. Oh yeah, yes. I get where you're coming from, Blair. Now, yes. Just sounds a lot like Dame Edna. Don't look up Barry Humphries though; they're nothing alike. Oh, sorry, they're the same person but different characters. Oh. Are you using OBS, Steve, or do you use something else? Please don't tell me you're using that. Please, something else. I'm not really that fond of it, but I'm slowly coming to the conclusion I don't really have much of a bloody choice. It's here, look. Here, I'll show you my face. There you go. Are you happy? Yeah. Now, if you want to see my face, you'll have to tune in to Robbo. Robbo's live. I'm one of the worm ears on that. Earworms, worm ears. Oh, is it time for a drink already or what? I will warn you though, Blair. It's best kept. It's a perfect head for radio. Did you want nightmares? Oh, yeah, you got it right. Thank you, Amber. Through StreamYard. Okay. Is it is it when did you pay for StreamYard or did you get the free? Is that the difference or something? I don't know. I'll look it up anyway. This OBS is too confusing for me. I'm normally pretty good at that kind of stuff, but just did my head in that program. Hey, Happy New Year! Oh, there, see? Okay. What operating system are you using, 8 or 10. Is that better, Blair? Did you see that? Now my camera screen's cracked. Bloody hell. Don't be like that, Steve. Jeez. I'll tell you what, the coppers, they've been out, police have been out a lot lately. They've got a one of those aerobatics choppers that can fly upside down and all sorts. And I know I'm in the landing path for them, but this is just ridiculous. Yeah, right, I'm on Windows 10 too, Steve. Was it an app or is it a program you have to download? Is it? I think you were better off just not seeing the face, Blair. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for this Gorilla Glue, I think this would have split again. Oh. How'd you know that, Steve? Sometimes I have to wonder, do you live here or something? And they fly in the future too, don't forget that part. We're polluting the air before you guys get it. It's actually started to pull away here. Like, so that brown, that wasn't there before. That was, I think I've sanded that bit off. There's a piece around this side here, this crack here. That's very, very scary. But it's not going to stop me. I'll still go. Still do it. Mini cam. All right, let's check it out. Ah, sorry. Yeah, all right. Is it just a torrent, or you go to their site and download it? I'm a bit iffy about installing stuff. That's all. I was going to buy a multicam recorder and streamer and stuff like that. It was only like $10 or something. When I was reading through it, it sounded dodgy as, so I didn't. It's just like, see you later. I'll find something else. Thanks for stopping in, Bobby. Enjoy your sleep. Have a good day, night. Have a good night and then a good day. Oh, that comes up nice, that would. I'd really like to know what it is. I have to go back to the house that it was out the front of and see if they know what it is. Sorry, that was denatured alcohol for everyone that doesn't call it that. Oh yeah, thank you, Steve. Cheers for the shout out too, Steve. Appreciate it. I watched it. I went and watched it. Bloop, bloop. Uh-oh. I'm safe. Hey, how you going?
All right, yourself?
Yeah, pretty good.
I don't know, I'll adjust this microphone up a bit. Right, that better?
Sorry, say that again.
That better?
Yeah, sorry, I had to readjust my headphones. Alright. I'm not doing much today.
Right, what are you making?
I'm just sanding up a small piece I did the other day, and it cracked. It split up on me, so I glued it with some clear Gorilla Glue.
Oh, yeah.
And I was just let it sit for 48 hours, and I was just cleaning it up, and I've just finished putting sanding sealer on it. So, but really, if anything, we're just having a chat today.
Yeah, good day, Steve and Blair. How are you? Ah, we're educating you, Blair, to the Australian way of talking, eh?
So, what have you been doing, Robbo?
Working out what I'm going to be doing on Sunday night.
Oh, yeah. Do we get a sneak preview?
No, not really.
Thanks.
How you going, guys?
Well, you can see the mess the lathes in. Oh, maybe you can't, but...
How you going, Sid?
Good, mate. Robbo, how are you?
G'day, Sid. Not bad for an old fella, I tell you.
Well, you're still upright and moving. You've got to be good.
Well, that's right. The grass is on the right side, so I'm right.
But are you nearly finished, Jay?
Yeah, look, I'm not. I don't really want to go into it because, to be honest, it pissed me off. So, my sharpening system has got even worse than what it was. I couldn't. I went to go get a belt sander for my sander the other day, and they didn't have any in my size, so I had to buy a friggin' disc instead. Let's just say that hasn't been fun, all right? So I'm not doing any turning because it just pissed me off trying to grind it and just fucking up my tools even more. So I checked the tracking number, and the tracking number says that it'll be here Wednesday next week. So I'm just going to kind of hang out and wait till then.
Well, that's probably a very good idea, Joe. When are you going over there, Sid?
What's that, mate?
When are you going over there, Sid? On the 8th.
There was possibly I was going to be going this weekend, but that's sort of all gone off on hold now. So probably in a couple of weeks' time.
Oh, yeah. Now, unfortunately, I forgot to put a properly sharpened tool in with the box to show Jay how to set it up. But, oh, well, I guess I'll get it right
We'll do a masterclass when the grinder arrives. All right.
Yeah.
You're the master.
You got a spot set up to put it up, Jay?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got my workbench down the end where I keep all my bigger tools.
Yep. Yeah, I was looking forward to going to Carbotech too.
Yeah. Good place to go for a browse.
Oh, it's terrible.
No, it's better to go there with no money because then you don't spend too much.
Oh, I got a parcel in the mail today.
Oh yeah.
Don't know what it is.
That's not very nice. Tell us you got a parcel and you know what it is.
Oh, well, I just got a message on Facebook. It's turned up around at the shop, so I don't know. I can't. Yeah,
Quick, go get it now.
it'll be something to do with webcamming, I imagine.
Oh yeah. That other webcam work all right? That cheap one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Now, when I was earwigging for Robbo the other night, I was using it.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep.
You blokes have to go out into the shed, do you, to get on here?
Yeah.
I can do it from inside or out in the shed, either or.
Oh, yeah, because, boy, I don't want you freezing to death.
Oh, trust me, I've got a heater in the shed.
Oh, so
My body heat's warming up the shed nicely.
Down there.
Jay's only got a little shed. If he sits in there, it gets hot anyway.
Yeah, my body
Yeah, well,
heat
that's
does
right.
that, thanks. Yeah. No, I've only got the cameras connected to my computer in the shed. I don't have them upstairs.
I got a laptop inside. I can just use the camera on that if I'm there. But it all depends whether the missus is there or not. She doesn't like me talking too much if she's trying to watch TV.
Yeah, I have the same problem. That's why I come out of the shed.
And she's normally watching something I don't want to watch, so I go out to the shed anyway.
God, it does sound like our place.
I suspect your shed might be. So if you take what my shed is to Jay's shed, I've got a feeling that what my shed is to Jay's shed, your shed is to my shed.
Yes.
I reckon I could fit a 40-foot lathe in my shed along the back wall, but you wouldn't. Yeah, that would fill up the whole back wall.
Well, Henry does, and we actually had to cut. Oh, well, I'll turn the camera around so you can see. We had to cut an alcove in the end there so that the headstock could fit out there.
Is the actual bed itself 40 foot, is it?
Yeah, the shed's 40 feet long. 8 meters or whatever it is. So, but we had to.
Yeah, mine's 40 foot by 35.
Yeah, mine's
25.
Mine's actually 40 feet by 25. Was all we could fit on a block.
Oh, we've got the same size shed then.
Yeah, but we've got to. I'll answer your question in a minute, Blair. We had 5 meters by 8 meters added onto the front, and then we've had another 6 meters by 40 feet added out the back as well.
Okay.
Now, Blair, to answer your question, we have biscuits out here. We don't have bloody cookies.
Well said, Robbo.
Only kids call them cookies these days because they're getting Americanized. And my favourite biscuits are chocolate royals.
Hey guys, I only just turned on the comments and seen everything. So g'day Steve and Blair and Steve and Amber.
Yeah, how
And
rude
then-
of you, Sid?
And my favourite chocolate is Old Gold rum and raisin.
I like salt and vinegar chips. No, I don't like salt and vinegar chips. I'm obsessed with them.
I must admit, I don't go much on potato crisps, as I call them.
Yeah, chips
Yeah.
are hot.
That's what the Yanks call them, isn't it? The crisps.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're
well,
not called chips fries. You having a bad night, Steve?
Sweet milk.
no,
He's used to being ignored, apparently.
Oh. Was that a
must
reference
be married
to
with
your
children.
wife or what?
No,
I
it
didn't like the fries.
must be married with children.
Well, I did watch his watch the Pandora's Box thing the other night, and you can't tell the difference between the kids and the cat, so there could be an issue there.
Oh, right. Well, some have got fur.
The cats or the kids?
Well,
Well,
it is to some people.
Hopefully the cats.
I can't have kids
Yeah, he
that don't
gets like
start,
that.
all right?
He gets like that, Steve, where he doesn't talk to anybody.
That Jay?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you can't get an word in edgeways either.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, that's true.
I host a live, and I'm stuck in the back listening to
Chicken
people.
nuggets, Blair.
Nah, sorry. No chicken
No,
nuggets.
that's fine. Hey?
Do you know KFC are going to print their chicken nuggets?
Well, that's right. I don't get KFC chicken nuggets. I get them from my shop.
I don't eat KFC, period.
Kangaroo, fox, and cat.
Hey? Unlucky fried kitten.
No. KFC, kangaroo, fox, and cat.
Or if it was, I might eat it. What's wrong now, Steve? Bloody hell, mate.
Yeah, good night, Blair.
See you, Blair.
Good night, Blair. Good luck with your studies. Thanks for popping
Well,
in.
Steve Combs gone already. I missed him. See you, Steve.
Oh, shit. Did he leave, did he? Sorry, Steve.
We've still got one, Steve.
Oh, have we? Far out, man.
No show without Steve.
When one Steve comes, they all come. They breed him somewhere. I'm not too sure where. I haven't found it yet. So what's going on, Steve? Hey?
Oh, Steve's gone, has he? Blair's still there.
Yeah. Steve Combs.
Well,
All right.
Now, I've got to ask Steve, is that said in an Irish accent, is it?
rude bastard.
I don't know what accent that was, Sid, but don't do it again.
It wasn't Irish, I know that much.
Oh, there's another Steve in there I didn't see, Steve Coombs. All right.
Yeah.
Good night, Steve.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, Steve. Have a
See you,
good night. I'm saying goodbye to Steve and he didn't even say goodbye. How rude is that? Train and a chopper. I need to move. I looked up your area yesterday, Robbo.
Yeah.
I don't know your exact address yet. You said you lived on a freeway, and there was only one freeway, so it wasn't hard to look, really.
Sorry, what was that?
I don't have your exact address, but I know the area, and you said you lived on a freeway, so I just looked along the freeway.
Highway.
Yeah, that thing. Big road.
Yeah.
Is it in the industrial section or more of a residential?
No, we're a residential section. We're residential rural.
Why, who else has been rude to you, Steve? I must have trained them well.
We can't see what's going on there, I suppose. So what's the time there, Steve?
Last time he said it was like 3:15 or something in the morning.
And I suspect the next question is, why are you still awake?
Because insomnia pills don't work.
Actually, I'm actually Steve's being rude because on the Pandora's box thing he could remember Jay's name, but he couldn't remember mine.
He doesn't sleep. I know he doesn't sleep. He's the first generation AI, isn't he?
Well, we could probably do worse if he is.
I got plenty of wooden stakes here, Blair.
Hey, Robbo, I saw something on one of the pages the other day, and I hadn't thought of it, but they suggested getting the 50mm stakes from Bunnings for doing spindle turning for cheap wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go, look at that. That's what I was turning before you come in here, Sid. And then
Okay.
my tool sharpening experience ended really bloody quickly, I tell you. I've got it here somewhere. This piece here.
Yeah, okay. So it's fairly hard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's got a degree of hardness.
Don't tell me you're going to be doing some real turning.
When I get my real sharpening system, yes, I will. Are you sitting down?
Got a piece mounted in my lathe at the moment, Robbo. It's just over 19mm square, and I did measure it. It's a bit over 200mm long. And I make a cocktail muddler out of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, piece of cake.
Oh, yeah, 5-minute job. 5 minutes, sell it for $10.
That's about it. I used to have dealings with a very large Scottish community once. Geez, the amount of spurtles and things that I made, I reckon it must have been hundreds of them.
Yeah, Steve, I'm not really upset. I've had experts try to upset me, and it doesn't work. I just sort of thought, oh, I've got something. I'm being accused of being rude, so I'll come back.
Yeah.
I'm shit house with names too. I've got to meet somebody 3 or 4 times before I remember their name. And unless the other trick I've got is when I'm talking to someone the first time, just before they go, I now ask them what their name is again, and then I'll normally remember.
I've solved that problem years ago. I just call everybody Cedric.
Yeah, that works. Or Charlie or something. Just pick a name.
My biggest problem is that if I see people out of their normal environment, I have trouble remembering their name. Like if I meet somebody at a club, I can generally remember the name. But if I meet them in the street, I can never remember it.
Yeah.
So I'd be safe then.
Well, I'll tell you something interesting in Kingston is that I can do that. I can take my hat off and walk around Kingston, and people will ask me whether I've had a haircut or grown a beard or what I've done. And all I've done is taken my hat off.
Yeah, that's dead right, Steve. Most people are called Steve anyway, yeah. They are in England anyway. Sorry, British Isles.
Actually, I've got to say here, and with semi-serious here, I don't reckon I've ever met a Steve I didn't like. I can't say that about too many names.
Oh, I can introduce you to one.
No, then I wouldn't be able to say that anymore, Robbo, so don't do that.
I know something that'll help you sleep, Steve. It's kind of commonly known, but it's not very legal, but it'll help you sleep. Like, come on. And it will help you sleep, as much as nobody wants to talk about it, apparently, but it'll help you sleep. And it wasn't made in a bloody lab.
May have been hydroponically grown, though.
No. Disgusting.
Don't even know what you're talking about.
That's good, Robbo. I'm glad. Just keep it that way. I'm sure, Robbo, I'm sure you would have had some dealings with it in your hippie communes days,
Oh. Yep, never tried it. Funnily enough.
No? So no contact high or anything?
Nah, when I was in Vietnam, I could have got it. It was sold on every bloody street corner.
Yeah, I bet. No, that'll get you to sleep nice, that will. And it's not a drug. It's not a drug, Steve. Mother Nature made it, mate. It's the government that turned it, that says it's a drug. All right, it's that simple. All right, it's propaganda for the government. That's all it is. You believe their bullshit? They've got patents. They got patents for cannabis, all right, and THC. Then why do they have patents for it if it's not good for you? Eh? Come on, think about it. It doesn't take a genius to work it out. If something's good for you, they ban it. Sorry, I used to be an advocate for it in South Australia, so I know a little bit about it, more than the average, so I'm not. It says it doesn't work. You don't need to smoke it for starters. You can rub it on your body. You can shove it up your date if you really want to. Whatever works for you.
Yeah, I've got two friends that have to take it because of various reasons, but they've got scripts for it actually.
Yeah. No, my doctor said he'd get a license for me for it if I wanted to, but I'll lose my car license here, so not happening.
Is that right?
Yeah, South Australia law, eh? You can have a cannabis license, but they'll take your car license away from you.
Well, the problem is it takes so long to get out of your system.
Not answering that comment, sorry.
No, like under the drug laws, yeah, you couldn't, like the drug driving laws.
Yeah.
You could well be compos mentis in in charge of a vehicle, but a test will register that you still have it in your system.
You know what that test registers for? That test registers your pH level in your body. And if you eat the right foods and you keep your alkaline levels right, that test will register positive even when you've got it in your system.
Yeah, I know. And that's all I've got to go on, unfortunately.
Negative, sorry. Sorry, if you've got right alkaline in your body, it's the negative. It'll be every time. Yeah, so there's my cracked. I'm all cracked up.
Oh, is that the one that broke the other day, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I glued it with clear Gorilla Glue, in through there, and through there, and then there, and then when I was sanding it, another crack developed around there, like going around it there, and then another one around the bottom here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. It's just not my thing, that's all. I smoke enough cigarettes.
And they'll properly do you harm, Robbo. That's
Yeah. Well, I figure something's going to kill me after all the shit that I've
walking in front of
ingested
the
over
bus
the
will kill
years.
you as well. So.
Yeah, no, you're doing pretty good, Robbo, for you to be still smoking cigarettes, to be honest. So can anyone tell me what wood this is?
Wouldn't have a clue.
Trias woodus.
Yeah. I know that answer, Steve. But I think it goes in the same category as how many Aussies does it take to make Aussie oil? Yeah? Don't choke on your food, Sid.
I'm choking on the bad jokes, mate.
I'm full of them.
Yeah, so with any luck, the package is my USB extension lead, and I might be able to set my camera up over the top of the lathe.
Oh, yeah. What size extension did you get?
Got a 5 metre.
Yeah. Did you get a USB 3 or 2?
The lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's USB 3, but the computer's only USB 2.
Right. The USB 3 will transfer data quicker.
Yeah, that's why I got it. Less lag. It's like plumbing, you use the biggest pipe you can so you get less drag.
That's it.
Sorry?
Well, electricity and data is the same as plumbing. If you use the biggest pipe you can fit in there so that you get less resistance. And it all goes easy. Yeah. Data and electricity and plumbing all work the same. It's just you can't see the electricity.
Yep.
But boy, you can feel it if you touch it.
I'm not being in any in any electrical fires, thanks. I'll pass. Or touching electricals.
So I cut a bit of that, that Banksia I was talking about the other day, Robbo?
Yeah.
I cut a couple of pieces. It was an old tree. It was an old dry tree that was down, and you're right, full of cracks and crap. But I've cut a couple of little bits off. I might be able to do a natural edge bowl out of with any luck.
Yeah, that's the problem with Banksia, unfortunately.
How did it go with stabilising with something like cactus juice or something like that?
Don't know. I've never tried it. Like, we used to turn a lot of hats out of it at one time because we got some bloody monstrous Banksia trees just down the road from us, and we used to turn them green. Like, there'd be water running off the wall. So, if you get them fairly thin, it's all right. But and then, as I said on a chat the other night that everybody ignored, we used to chuck them in a and a big barrel of water. Big
I am
plastic
looking,
barrel
Joe.
of water.
Yep.
And
Yeah, I didn't
you
ignore it
put,
either, Robbo. It displaces the sap and maintains the cellular integrity.
sorry, what's that?
I said I didn't ignore you. It displaces the sap and maintains the cellular integrity.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, you just brought the conversation down, Steve. Terrible.
Who brought the Irish in here?
What, the worst part is we'll probably have to explain it to Amber.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. This party's getting rough. I might have to grab my pants and go home.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a little bit more information than we needed.
Well, if I stand up, you might be in trouble.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's like the newsreaders. They used to look fantastic with their suits on the top, and their tie and everything. And then a couple of times they'd do a side shot and they're sitting there in shorts and thongs.
Yep.
What are you going to do with that, Jay?
Sweet bugger all, really.
You could make a banana and send it to Steve.
All right, I'll do that. I'll split it in half with an axe.
No, 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 no.
A bunch of rat bags, aren't you?
Apparently, I've got to make some stickers if I start doing lives and stuff like that to swap.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know why. Nah. Go there. Go get that, Robbo.
Sorry?
Go download that. Go to that website and
Why,
Steve said he's using that instead of, because everyone on the English turners are pretty much using OBS, and I hate OBS with a passion. So I asked what Steve was using, and that's what he's using.
Why do you hate OBS?
Because I have tried many a times to get it to work, and it always dicks around and does something that I don't want it to do. So
I'm just asking from ignorance. So
yeah, no, I need a no nonsense program, something that just clicks and it does it.
Yep.
So I'll go check that one out later. Steve said it's free, so.
Live video made better. Oh, it's a porno site.
What?
I just clicked on it now. The tab. It's a porn site.
Oh yeah, sounds about right for Steve.
Not really. Just joking.
Oh God! Don't look at that. Point it down. Don't get in the camera.
Is that Steve? Is that 4 with a U or 4 with an O? We look forward to it, Blair. I'm just working out whether I'm going to put the cartridge out by the lathe.
One thing you want to keep. Sorry, Sid.
No, then I worked out you don't need to put scotch in a fridge.
Make sure you find somewhere dust-free for your computer to sit, Blair. Otherwise, you'll be cleaning it out once a week.
Is that a fork for me?
Yeah. It could be. Hey.
Is that all 4 prongs, is it, Steve? Or just a barbecue one with 2?
I think Steve needs to get on the mic so we can answer back straight away.
That could get dangerous. All 4 in the fucking handle.
Minicam. It's got up the top. Minicam special. Get 25% off now. No.
Well, 25% off 25% off nothing, still nothing.
That means they owe me. So
How many cameras? You run 4 cameras, Steve? No, you said it can run 4, but do you run 4? I suppose you could do it with your phone, Blair.
Hey, how's it going, Jappy? Good morning.
Jappy, thanks for the Facebook request accept type stuff.
Spit it out, mate.
I sent him a friend request on Facebook and he was silly enough to accept it.
Oh, what? Why?
Yeah. Why did he accept it, or why was he silly?
All of the above. All right, Jappy. I didn't do much today. Just corrected something that I cocked up the other day. I just liked the wood so much. I wanted to kind of finish it off a little bit, and I got no idea what the wood is. I put a piece of it up, what I cut this off of up before, but to see if anyone would recognise it. But there's too much chin wagging going on, so I didn't say anything.
Well, it's eucalypt of some sort, but a bit hard to tell from that. Is that the same piece?
Yeah.
Well, it might not be. That might not be eucalypt.
No, I don't reckon it is, hey.
Because the bark doesn't look right.
Good afternoon, Jappy. Sorry, I was away for a couple of minutes there.
It's got... Anyway, sorry, Robbo.
You're right.
It was more like a bush than a tree, because it had kind of where it was cut from, it was half laying on the ground.
Local up there, mate?
What?
You reckon, is it local timber or is it something that was planted? You think?
It was a roadside find, and it was just when I was in the middle of Uli Whoop Whoop, was out the front of someone's house. Yeah, I got no idea. Random wood, looks good. Yeah, yep, Steve's right. Not always, but today he is. Jappy, we're trying to ignore Steve.
I'm a bit slow all the time, Jappy.
No comment. Sorry, I can't speak ill of that. Sorry, I can't.
Because I do notice out of all of us here, I'm the only one who's silly enough to put the ugly mug on the camera.
Yeah, that's something we have to get used to seeing, you know. That's something we have to get used to seeing, you know. You got to wear us in a bit. Oh man!
Now
you're
you know
groaning.
why I don't.
Oh,
So
You
it's-
know, all you,
it's
know,
not
really,
right.
Robbo, you got to see if you can get yourself a wizard hat.
Well, I must admit, I searched around when I first put the avatar up there about 3 or 4 years ago, and they wanted a fortune for some of them, and most of them were very low quality, just for 1 or 2 uses in a party sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So I never bothered.
I'll make you one.
I used to quite often wear a top hat, funnily enough, when I was demonstrating. Just my little
Well,
gimmick.
Yeah, well, I can see you're cultured.
Oh, definitely, mate.
Yeah.
Look,
Put the
look.
Bundaberg hat on.
I'll put my bum fluff on.
Oh, I'm glad about that, Steve, that my face matches my voice, but I know exactly what you mean. I look at some, like, a friend of mine is about 6'8" and built like a brick dunny
A
and
brick dunny.
as strong as an ox. And he talks like this, as if he's had his nuts cut out. And everybody,
His wife's got him in a jar.
she might have, I don't know. But no, he's been like that since he was 9 years old. So he doesn't talk a great deal. No,
It's always funny trying to match a face to a voice until you meet someone.
oh, that's right. But no, I felt sorry for Ronnie actually, because he was in a bad accident on a bike. He was riding along, and he went through a fence, and the top strand of wire got him across the throat and damaged his voice box.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something worse there for a minute.
No,
Slid down the flagpole or something.
Or the
No, I
other
didn't
the
get
other
that.
cause of keeping your voice high.
Yeah, well, that's right.
I'm not sure whether I should be offended by what Steve said or not.
What's that? Oh, about voice
Why Johnny
matching.
on his face matches his voice. I'm not sure whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'm sorry about that, Steve. Does this match my face a bit better, does it? Is that better for you? Would you like me to talk like this? Hey, come on. I got no teeth and all, look. Ooh.
You sound like Kevin Rudd doing that.
Hey?
You sound like Kevin Rudd.
Yeah, another 420 over here today.
What was that?
Another 420 cases of COVID today in
Yeah,
Victoria.
I still heard that in the news. Well, that's lower than yesterday, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, yesterday was a killer.
Yeah.
It was either yesterday or the day before, 700 odd.
Yeah. No, yesterday was high 400s, I reckon. The day before was 700 or something.
Oh,
Now,
well,
Steve, you're not going to get battling banjos from me because I failed triangle at school.
I've got a
Yeah,
banjo.
well-
Look, I'll show you.
Here comes the live banjo.
Look, right there, look. I've got one, Steve. Is that pretty cool? Or what?
Now, right, you might be one who can answer this question, Robbo.
I'll try.
It's about where you get a banjo from. Because I managed to get one from Woodworking Solutions before they shut the shop,
Yeah.
and I got another locking disc machined up. I'm just going to pick Jay's nose for him while I'm leaning over there, and I haven't seen him anywhere else.
No,
But on
I must. Yeah.
On the Carbatech lathe, the tool post hole sits over the top of the locking bar. So you've got to have a short post on the tool post on the tool rest.
It's going to cost 500.
So this
Sorry.
other one,
And
Sorry, there's
Grace
people's talking at once, I can't hear.
So it's going to cost me $270 on payday to get it.
No one said you could listen to that. Go about your business.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
We didn't want to listen to it.
because by the time they give it back to me, I get paid and it's going to send off again. So he's going to email them, and I'll just pay the $270 on payday, and then pay the rest off.
Oh yeah. No, she damaged her engagement ring.
Oh,
The stone that was in it got bent, the housing that it was in, and then a little tiny diamond from the side came out, and we lost it. So
bugger.
I had to put it in to get it repaired, and it's going to cost $500.
probably more than the ring.
Sorry, yeah. Oh, the ring was 4.5.
Oh, there you go. You're right. So I haven't seen banjos anywhere else, Robbo. But this the one I got from Woodworking Solutions. The hole for the tool post runs down alongside, so you can drop it down lower and lift it up. So I can, because with the Havco lathe and the Carbotech lathe, I can use all the same tool rests on them now if I do that. Find the other tool banjo. Yeah.
They're 25 mil, aren't they? The tool posts on those.
The tool posts on both of them are 25 mil. The one I bought is a 1 inch.
Yeah, well, you're going to have trouble because 1 inch is 25.4 and it won't fit.
No, the posts are 25 mil. The banjo is 1 inch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Well, just be a bit careful with those because, funnily enough, that 0.4 makes a hell of a difference trying to hold it tight. So, but Carbotech should be able, and machinery warehouse like Havco should be able to get you another banjo. You might just have to wait for it. That's all.
Yeah. It's the only place I've sort of seen it listed in their for sale stuff rather than going out asking for it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, most of them don't bring in the banjos for them, but they can get them. I tend to make my own. Just hold on a second. I'll go and get what I make. But ours are bolted. Ours are normally bolted down. They're not a cam lock because on the bigger lathes we can't trust a cam lock. They tend to vibrate loose, so we've got to be very, very careful of them. So they're always bolted down. But I'll just grab one to show you.
Hey, Chappy, you're more than welcome to. I can give you the StreamYard link, and you can come in here and show your face if you want to ease yourself onto the camera. I wasn't really that keen with it to begin with. Oh, you have to look at my shed roof because I'm eating, all right?
Always the way.
Sorry, what was that, Robbo? No, all right. I should mute my microphone, that's a bit noisy.
That'd be good. Noodles. Okay, Blair, good night.
All right, Blair, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Rightio. What it is just 2 rods of 3/4 inch steel, like so, with a 3/4 inch spacer down this end here, in here, and here, and then a boss that's machined out to the tool post size and tapped in the side. Generally, I tap them in both sides, this end and the side, because it's handy to be able to. For spindle work, I like the lock coming in from the side so that it doesn't interfere with the chisel working down here. And they're pretty easy to make. Of course, I'm pretty lucky because I got my metal lathe out the back as well. Yeah, good night, Blair. But as I said, we tend to make most of our own here.
Yep.
Are you too cold outside,
Are
Robbo?
you talking about the nut that is on the bottom of the clamping disc? Because I had that on mine. I went to the hardware store and got a nylock nut put on there, so it didn't move.
Sorry, I missed that, Sid.
I comment in the comments with Jappy's comment.
Okay, right on. Yeah, if you put a nylock nut on the bottom of them, Jappy, that generally fixes them.
Good. We seem to be unanimous on the nylock nut thing.
Yeah. All mine are fitted with, oh, no, I tell a lie. The ones on the Technotool, which is the one I use here, is a threaded lock plate underneath the bed, and it can be a pain sometimes, particularly on the tailstock, because it's only an eighth of a turn makes all the difference as to whether it locks or not. And even then, sometimes you've got to take it right off. And the recommended measure is the thickness of an aluminium Coke can. So you put that underneath it.
Not sounding too good there today, Robbo. Is it too cold outside?
It is. It's absolutely freezing over here at the moment. I've got the heater on down behind me, as you probably saw earlier on. But I've got a hell of a backache too for some reason.
Maybe you need to sit on that heater.
Then it gets too hot.
Go back inside.
No, actually, I'm reshaping some bowl turning chisels for the live on Sunday night. So,
Oh yeah.
because as you know, I like my lives to be educational.
They're all educational.
You're
Sorry.
hilarious today.
Well, Jappy, unless you're using mandrels like pen mandrels or anything, if you're just doing reel turning, which is spindle turning, lining up 100% doesn't really matter. Like one of my lathes is nearly an eighth of an inch out, and I don't worry about it because all I turn on it is legs anyway. So, but if you've got to drill holes or something, yes, it makes a bit of difference.
I was trying to poke you in the eye there, Jay.
Yeah. Look. See over there? See over there, back there?
Yeah, over there, back there, yeah.
That's where my grinder's going to sit, back there.
Okay, yep. I've probably got a couple of spare belts for that grinder too.
Yeah, that's the one that Bunnings didn't have any belts for yesterday. Fucking hopeless pricks. Sorry, but they deserve that sometimes. They got all
I've got one of those. I reckon I've got a couple of spare belts.
Yeah, that'd be all right.
I've got some. Actually, Steve, I do have long johns.
Long Johns. Yeah, I got Long Johns. They're great.
Yeah, except when you got to go and have a leak.
Oh. Don't drink coffee. Don't drink tea. Don't drink anything that promotes you needing the toilet. The Thunderbox.
Geez, I would die without my cups of tea.
Intravenous.
Well, I'm going to bugger off for 5 minutes and go and see if I can get my present out of the mail. And if you're still here when I get back, I'll show you what it is.
Okay,
Alright.
no worries.
How you going, Billy?
G'day, Billy.
How's your day been?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's when you'll notice a difference when you put something, because it describes a circle around the end of the thing. I agree with Steve. I'd check you that the headstock's in alignment with the tailstock.
What is it? That's silly. Maybe you better text your wife, Robbo, and get her to make you a tea.
Ah, that's mission impossible, mate, at the moment.
Oh, you got a kettle in there?
I got a kettle in the workshop, yeah. No, we treat it like a normal working day here. I go out to work and she stays inside and works. See each other at lunchtime.
Fair enough. Happy wife, happy life, hey?
That's it. That's the crux of the whole matter.
So, Billy, I didn't really do much today. I just I finished off something that split up on me a couple of days ago. I glued it with Gorilla Glue, and the only reason I repaired it is because I really liked the wood. I think it looks really cool. I got no idea what it is. I'd really like to know what it is so I could buy some of it.
Now, Jappy, you can fix that if the tailstock's lower than the headstock. Get some brass shim or something and fit underneath where the tailstock slides on the bed, and that'll lift it up a little bit. Shim brass is the best, but I don't know whether that's available to you over there or not.
Yeah, didn't think about that, Billy. Hey, Robbo, you got electric trains over there or diesel?
We're cultured over here, man. We got electric trains.
Well, we're converting to electric. They're ripping up all the trees all the way along the train line and then cementing over the top of the trunks.
I'm surprised I don't dig them out.
No, because they're golden wattle and they're only about that round. Most of the trunks, maybe some of them about that. And they're just going along. They had this thing with big jaws on it like this. They were grabbing hold of the tree. Guy was cutting it off at the bottom with the chainsaw, and this thing was just grabbing it and chucking it straight in the mulcher. Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, that's right. But normally what they do in a case like that with wattles is just pull them straight out.
Yeah, no, they haven't been. They were there with a cement mixer yesterday, covering it all up. It's dodgy.
I'm not going to try and tell you how to suck eggs, Jappy, but if you get a level and run it down the length of the bed first and see if that's level, then run it across the bed and then do diagonally across the bed as well. That's where you'll pick up any twist with a diagonal thing. And some lathes are very susceptible to twisting in the beds.
I like cheap ones like mine, Robbo.
No, the shorter the bed, generally the less problem you have. But Like the big one that I've got, the big Wadkin behind me, that's 5 ton of lathe. And we had to make sure that that was absolutely level because you can get a twist in them. And like if you have a look at the size of the bed, I'll just disconnect the camera and show you. You wouldn't think a bed like this would twist, but it can. Ah, geez, I'm getting bloody headphones. They're a pain in my life.
Robbo, Bluetooth headphones might help you. You get less wire then.
Let's see if I can get it on the camera.
There you go, Dale.
Yeah, that's what you call a bed of a lathe.
Yeah.
But even that'll twist if you're not careful. So we're very careful about setting up all our lathes with levels and everything.
Yeah, it doesn't look like something that thick would twist, huh?
Oh, it does.
What's going on, Dale? Early morning or late night? Yeah, it's 20 past 1 in the afternoon here, Friday. So you're seeing us
10.
in the future.
Try 10 to 2 over here.
Yeah.
Real time.
Sorry, I'm a bit slow. Okay. Only 1 hour ahead. Dodgy Time Lord makers. Yes. But I can tell you what the weather's going to be like. I can give you the lotto numbers. I can tell you if it's going to rain. What are you doing there, Robbo? I just seen a red light flash.
Oh, I don't know.
Was it your mouse?
Better tell a woman. No, I'm a cigarette lighter.
Oh.
That.
Oh, look, see? Steve's leaving now.
Yeah.
Do you sleep, do you, Steve? Oh.
Good night, Steve. Catch you on the next one.
Thanks for coming in. Having a chin wag. Giving some tips as per usual. You do good there. And then you get annoyed when I ignore you. Sorry. Yeah, you better get that beanie out of my live. I don't want a copyright strike, thanks.
What?
The branding you've got on that beanie.
I think it's getting a bit bloody ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it has, but can't be helped. So, can we have a bit of a preview of the wood you're turning?
Sorry?
Can we have a preview of the wood you're turning, please?
Yeah, right on.
Here's a look, Sid.
There.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't look too bad. Nice.
July
Oh,
94, so it was nice and dry.
Wow. You got a gift card.
Yeah, but you got to buy $200 worth of wine to get the $115 off.
Funny, aren't they, sometimes? A little bit, Dale. I'd best you make her a good breakfast before you leave for work. Get suck up, you know.
You listening to that, Amber?
What?
The agony art Jay is giving marital advice now.
What? I've got a whole 4 years into it, mate. Come on. Headshot. Oh, you've been playing too much Unreal Tournament.
Oh, I'm going.
Oh, she's going. She's bored, apparently. Amber. Amber. Bring it out here. Oh, all right. I'll have to go.
Under the thumb.
No, she wants to do something. We were going to do something today, and
Well, you should be doing it.
yeah, I like that one. No, not like that. It's like this. See the thumb over the camera? That's what it's like.
They've got a bald spot up on top there, have you, Joe? Oh, I have.
No, it's going around here. Look, it's where she keeps pushing.
Yeah, I'm getting taller. My head, I'm growing through my hair. All right.
Look at it. Looks like straw, Robbo.
What?
It looks like straw. Grey straw.
No. No, this is my COVID haircut. No barbers have been open over here, so I might have a bit of a trim with a pair of scissors before Sunday night, perhaps.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
I will.
Yeah,
All right.
Thanks
Good
for
night,
coming
all.
in.
Good afternoon. See you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Don't be sad, Joe.
Bye. You're all fucking bananas. Bye.
Catch y'all.
Bye. See you later. I'm getting told off now. Bye. Bloody hell, mate.